Real quick, guys, Unstable Commanders will be heading to MagicCon Vegas June 20th through the 22nd. If you see us, please say hi.
What's up, everyone? Tyler here with Durful, bringing you another cEDH gameplay. And here's a quick introduction of the two new players now.
Yeah, I'm Austin with Blight Club Colorado. We're just a group that is actually across the globe now. Over in Japan, we got a couple chapters here in the US, and we also have a chapter. I think we have plans or things going on in Europe as well now. So like we're growing, just a kind of a cool little community dedicated to growing the game of cEDH.
I go by Noble Team 6 on Discord. I am part of a budding YouTube channel called the Elder Brew House. We currently have our first podcast episode up on our channel, and if it's okay with the Unstable Commanders, they will have a link in the Discord or link in the description down below.
And for today's cEDH gameplay, Towley is on Jhoira, Weatherlight Captain. Austin of the Blight Club is joining us, and he's running Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. Noble joins us on Hashaton, Scarab's Fist. And Durful dusted off Anje, Falconwrath.
Alright, guys, let's fight. Any pre-games?
I have one.
Always with the cheating.
We're gonna do the Gemstone Caverns, and I'm going to exile an unmarked grave.
Top of key draw. I think it's safe for me just to chill with the Flooded Strand, not cracking it and just passing the turn.
Yeah, I'll draw for turn. We're gonna play a swamp, and we are gonna pass.
All right, I will draw for turn. I will go ahead and play an Arid Mesa. I will go ahead and crack that and grab a Tundra.
I'll crack in response to.
I grab that Tundra. I am going to go ahead and pass the turn.
All right.
So I'm gonna find my Surveil land to the Thundering whatever. Surveil trigger on this stack. Oh, I'm keeping it.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. We're going to do Scalding Tarn as land for turn. I'm going to go ahead and crack it, losing 1 life, going to 39. I'm going to search my deck specifically for a Badlands. Pass to you, Tally.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's do an Ancient Tombe for turn, and then Bergie. I'll take 2. And that's it for me. Go ahead.
So we'll draw for turn. We'll just do a swamp as land for turn. Yeah, I think we just cast Dark Rit.
I'm gonna put that there.
I'll make 3 black. I'll use this last swamp and pay 6 life to cast Krick.
We're definitely in danger.
No, we're not in danger. Don't worry. I'm just gonna pay 2 life and cast a Viscera Seer. I'll put a trigger on Krick.
Hey, we're
On the
not
spell.
in danger at all. Sure. Sure.
It's just a little guy.
With the Viscera on the stack, I am going to go ahead and attempt to path to exile the Crick.
Alright. Yep, Krick's dead. I will be passing the turn.
Hey, but you do get a basic?
Oh, I do get a basic. Sure, we'll throw a swamp out.
All right, I will go ahead and untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to go ahead and play a City of Traders as my land for turn. I am going to go ahead and attempt to put a Rhystic Study on the stack. Then I am going to proceed to pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Drawing, pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Shivan Reef for land for turn. I'm gonna tap out. Taking total of 3 damage from Ancient Tomb and Shivan Reef, so I'm at 34. I'm gonna cast Jhoira. Cannot pay for Rhystic, and then Bergie trigger on the stack. Uno Bergie. Oh my god. Sensei's Divinity being top using the red. I can't pay for Rhystic. And then I have Jhoira, then Bergie triggers on the stack. Cool. So I'll draw first, and then I'll put the red. And then I guess since I'm gonna be passing through phases anyways, I'm gonna use the red to top do it that way. Good.
I'll draw for turn. Just tap for 3. Cast an Insatiable Avarice. Choosing the the Vamp Tutor, basically.
All right,
You got it.
Rhystic Study trigger.
I cannot pay.
I will proceed to draw for my Rhystic Study, and then I will pass priority on any other triggers and spells on the stack.
It's my turn.
Oh, it's your turn.
Passing turn.
Oh, sorry. Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and play a Marsh Flats, and with the City of Traders sack on the stack, I'm going to float 2. I am then going to go ahead and pay 1 life, going to 38. I am going to fetch Underground Sea. With that 2 colorless floating, I am going to go ahead and tap Underground Sea and Tundra. I am going to attempt to resolve a Smothering Tithe.
I'll try to respond to it. I'm gonna respond by activating top to draw a card. So this goes on top. And then I'm going to force a negation, pitching retract, not paying.
Alright. Unfortunately, have no responses to that.
And then technically, Bergie will have a red, which I'm not going to use it, so I'll just let it fizzle when you pass through phases.
Then I am going to proceed to have to go to discard. I'm going to go ahead and discard Putrid Imp, and I will proceed to pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, no triggers. Draw a card. You guys are going to love this. I proceed
Oh,
through
jeez.
phases, and then I go to pass the turn.
So
Pass to you,
untap,
Tally.
upkeep, draw the senseis. Taking 2 damage, using 1 floating to cast a senseis. Kind of thing. I'm thinking about the Rhystic.
Not paying taxes?
No, I won't. And then I'll have a Jhoira Bergie trigger on the stack. So
Oh.
get 1 floating red, and then draw. Alright, so I'm gonna use this red, this colorless, and then the Shivan Reef for colorless, so I don't take another damage. Cast Storm's Will, or Jessica's Will. Not paying for the 1, just to call it, of course, choosing both modes, targeting Noble.
I do have 9 cards in hand.
And then I'll have a Bergie trigger on the stack. So I'll have 9 red floating that would be removed once I change phases, and then 1 red that won't be removed until I go to my end step. And then I'll exile Tormod's Crypt, Dramatic Reversal, and City of Brass. I still haven't played the land for turn, so I'll play the City of Brass. I'm gonna play this Tormod's Crypt, paying for Rhystic, and then I'll have these 2 on the stack. Jhoira first, Bergie second. Jhoira first draw, Bergie second. Let's do blue, and then paying for the Rhystic. I'm gonna cast a Mystic Remora, triggering
No.
Bergie. And Austin,
Yeah.
you're gonna love this. I'm gonna use 1 of the red to top first, and then I'm gonna tap the Sensei to draw. I'm gonna put a Wheel of Fortune on the stack. I'll pay for the Rhystic.
All right, so Austin, you're up first.
A whole Mox Diamond is going away from me, and I'll draw 7.
I am pitching Otawara, Godless Shrine, Tainted Pact, Lotho, Necropotence, Swan Song, Psychic Frog, Ancient Tomb, Flooded Strand.
Dark Withering, Madness card. Blazing Rootwalla, Madness card. Call to the Netherworld, Madness card. Psychotic Episode, Madness card. The scary ones are going to be Hoarding Broodlord with Saw in half, and then Underworld Breach.
Alright, and then my turn, City of Traders, Valley Flood Caller, Imposter Mech, and Retraction Helix. Using 1, paying for the Rhystic, Sensei's Divining Top,
Yep.
of course triggering these 2. Double float a red, then draw a card. I'm gonna use 1 to top, keep it like that. Gonna draw, and then I'll use the rest of the mana, paying for the Rhystic, casting a Lightning Greaves. Triggering these 2. So I'll draw from the Jhoira, put 1 for Bergie, and then I'll move to equip the Greaves to Jhoira. Then I'll move to discard. I'm gonna discard this Bloodstained Mire, removing the 1 red from the Bergie, passing with 7 cards in hand. Good.
We'll untap, upkeep, and draw. We got a Gemstone Cavern is lane for turn. I'll tap a Gemstone and cast a Mana Vault, and you all may draw your cards. Then if Mana Vault's good, that's gonna be my whole turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to go ahead and play Windswept Heath. I'm going to crack Windswept Heath to grab Scrubland. I am going to cast a Demonic Tutor.
Are you paying for the fish?
I am not paying for the fish.
Yay!
Spawned. I'll flash in this opposition agent. I cannot pay for Rhystic.
I Brew, and I have no responses to Op Agent on the stack.
Okay. I guess I'll respond by paying 1 life and casting a mystical tutor, not paying for the Rhystic Study. So Bergie trigger, boom, and then I'll search the mystical tutor since I cast it on cast the Oppo. I'll go Break Freeze.
And then I will have my little card in the background. And then, yeah, we're good to proceed, I think.
With that being the play, I am going to move to clean up, discard Minamo, City of Brass.
And then the red will disappear from the Bergie.
So untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, that's a terrible time to get that card.
Oh, the demonic tutor.
I mean, you joke, but yes, that's exactly what it was.
That's so funny. You could cast it. I
No,
won't
I'm
stop
good.
you.
I'm good. I'm good. I will, however, play a snow-covered mountain. That way I'm finally at 3 mana, and I can cast Anja. All right.
Rhystic Studies.
Can't pay, so have fun with that. I will, however, do the Anja thing, because she does have haste. So I will discard a card, specifically Twins of Mauer State. It does have Madness, so that is going to trigger Anja, and I will untap. And to round out the end process, I will draw a card. For the sake of, I will do it again. I will discard a card. However, I will discard the Demonic Tutor, because I'm not trying to tutor through an Oppo agent. And that does not have Madness, so it does not untap Anja. And I will draw another card. I'm going to hold right there. And then I will pass the turn to you, Tally.
So untap, upkeep, not paying for fish. Draw. Fire Islet for land for turn. Red right here. And then 2 colorless right here. So I'm going to dash in Ragavan. Using one of the colors to pay for a Rhystic. And then trigger these 2. And then so Burgundy trigger, I'll float 1 red. Jhoira trigger, I'll draw a card. Yeah, let's tap this. Taking another damage, 28. Sensei's Divining Top. Gonna use the Burgundy to pay for the Rhystic. And then I'll have these 2 trigger.
Sensei's on the stack.
We're going to put that on.
I am going to proceed to make an offer you can't refuse on the Sensei stop.
I want the treasures. I'll take it. And then Jhoira and Burgundy will still trigger, so I'll still be able to draw and get a red. Yay! Money! Draw. Red. Yo, let's go to combat. Eeny, meeny, miny, noble. You'll take 2.
I'm going to take 2.
And then you exile the top card. I make another money token.
That is an OBM for you.
Oh!
That's it.
Frightening. That's scary.
Ooh, the fortune favors the just. Yes!
Surprise! We have been invited to commentate for the LandGo 10K tournament in Nashville, Tennessee, May 23rd through the 25th. And Trebek and I, our channel judge, will be there along with several vendors as well as a variety of artists. There will also be a no ban list tournament going on during the event. If you're in the area and want to swing by and say hello, just hit us up.
Link will be in the description below.
And now back to the gameplay.
Use 2 of the treasures. And then the Bergie mana to pay for the Rhystic to cast OBM. Alright. ETB trigger on the stack. I'll ping the Seer.
To get rid of the Oppo, you do just have to cast 1 card and give me the option to draw.
True.
It sounds like Noble wants you to get rid of the Oppo.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna target the Seer.
I was going to say, I'm not a professional, but if I had to wager a guess, somebody wants Oppo gone.
I'll sack the Seer in response. Keep it on top.
Then I'm gonna cast Mishra's Bauble. I'm gonna pay for the Rhystic using the Bergie mana and then trigger these 2. So I'll draw, get the red manas. Yeah, so in step, Ragavan is gonna go back into my hand, and then I have 9 cards in hand, so I have to discard 2 cards, which will be the Monkey's going and Brain Freeze is going to the yard. Bergie mana is gone.
Keep and I will draw for turn. I will play this Phyrexian Tower's land for turn. Okay, cast a Mox Amber, not paying for Rhystic.
Austin, I'm gonna ping you with the OBM trigger.
And then I'll cast a Love Spell, not paying for Rhystic again.
Austin, you take another one.
I'll take 1. I'm gonna float 1 colorless and cast this secret card that I stole from Noble. Put a Grand Abolisher on the stack.
There is a Grand Abolisher on the stack. Are you paying for the Rhystic Study?
No, I don't think I will.
Let's go Austin Space again. I'm gonna force a will. Pitching this mental misstep, taking 1 damage. This time around, Noble, you could draw.
I'm gonna respond to the draw. Well, I'll use this last colorless and pay for in an attempt to dismember the Orcish Bowmaster.
Yep. You got a Rhystic Study
trigger on the dismember.
Yeah,
Ready
you
for
can
that?
draw for sure.
I will go ahead and draw from that.
Noble, I'm gonna start pinging you in the face.
Yeah, Granite Ball ship's countered for sure.
And then technically I do have a red mana floating for the Bergie, which I guess I'll just show it, yeah.
I think we will just. I should probably keep the Oppo. Yeah, so 2, 5. I'll sack the Lotus Petal and I'll cast Turret, taking 6 life.
Rhystic trigger.
I cannot pay. Well, yeah, no, I definitely can't win here, but we can do some fun things at least.
Yes.
I'll pay 2 life and cast this Entomb, triggering Kuruk. Not paying for Rhystic. Then we will go and search for a card. Throw this Hoarding Broodlord in the bin. I'll tap this Mox Amber and pay 2 life, and cast this Shallow Grave, triggering Kuruk, targeting the Hoarding Broodlord.
Rhystic trigger.
Go for it.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
Oh.
Donut.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Cracking it.
Yeah, what are you doing with that?
It
I
exiles
sacrifice
your
Korpas
graveyard.
and I remove your entire graveyard from the game. So your entire graveyard gets exiled.
Yep, that's fine. Exiled Graveyard. Cool. It'll fizzle. And that'll be my turn. I'm no cards in hand anymore.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Bergie,
Oh.
mana fizzles.
I'm gonna Talon Gates the Op Agent.
He wanted it gone.
I'm gonna respond to that actually.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure he's trying to win. I'm gonna deflecting swat the target. I'm gonna pay for the Rhystic. I'll target the Crick.
Will phase out.
And then Bergie manas.
Since that got thwarted, let's go ahead and CI. I think I'll go ahead and CI the Rhystic. I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to figure out what 7 cards I'm getting rid of.
So the Bergie mana will fizzle.
That wraps it up for me, yeah. It's Durful's turn.
Alrighty, untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to play a mountain as land for turn. I'm going to tap for 3, attempt to cast a Monument to Endurance.
Rhystic.
Don't pay, so I'm going to tap 1 to also cast a Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer.
Rhystic trigger.
Go for it. Draw your cards.
Ragavan on the stack. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 life to mental misstep the Ragavan.
Okay. Alright, I will then do the Anje thing. Tap and discard a card. Hell Mongrel, specifically a Madness card. So that's going to trigger an untap Anje. I get to draw a card. Since I discarded, I'm going to do the first option for Monument to Endurance and draw a card. We're going to do Anje again. I'm going to discard this Nightshade Assassin. More specifically, it is a Madness card. That's going to trigger Anje to untap, draw, Monument to Endurance. I'm going to do option number 2 now, create a treasure token. Do the Anje thing one more time. I will discard this Arid Misa. Obviously not a Madness card. So Anje does not trigger again, but everybody loses 3 life. Cards in hand is 6. I'll go ahead and pass to you, Tally.
So I guess in your turn, I'm first going to sacrifice the Beatrice Bauble. Noble, I would like to see the top of your library. Just show it to the crowd. Just show it to the table. I'm going to share.
Alright, it is a mana ball.
And then I'm going to... I'll pay 1 life. I'm going to into the Flood Maw, targeting the Oppo agent. And then Brew trigger on the stack, I guess. Rhystic Studies, you could have it.
Okay.
I could just see the comment section right now asking why the hell didn't I do that when you cast a Clever Impersonator, and I'm just gonna say I completely spaced. So I'm gonna go to my turn. So untap, upkeep the Mistral Bauble trigger. I will draw and then draw for turn. Let's do Training Center as land. I'm gonna take 2 damage, 21, and I'm gonna transmute Muddle the Mixture. Yeah, Underworld Breach. Fire Islet, sacking money for Breach, not paying for Rhystic, and then Brigade trigger, of course. Okay, so Brigade mana there. Bloodstained Mire, City Traders, and Flooded Strand, exiling. Taking 1 damage to the City Brass, Shivering Reef, we colorless, and then the Brigade mana. Storm's Will, or Jessica's Will. Not paying for Rhystic, and of course going to target Noble.
I'm going to Force of Will that Jessica's Will. Pitching a Chain of Vapor.
I'll show you a Fierce Guardianship. Can't pay for it.
Yeah, I think if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to have to do it here. I will crack the treasure for a red elemental blast.
All right, are you paying for your Rhystic?
Nope.
Let's see here. I guess I'll do this model into the Flood Maw. I will show a force of my own, which that now makes 3 Burgie triggers on the stack. Exiling Transmute artifacts, taking 1 life. I cannot pay for the 2 Rhystics.
I unfortunately have no response to the Force of Will Rhystic Study triggers. I will draw those 2 cards, and then I guess Force of Will resolves on the red Elemental Blast. I do still have my draw triggers from the red Elemental Blast hitting the stack. Alright, I'll draw those 2. Alright, red Elemental Blast proceeds to leave Fierce Guardianship. Now has 2 Rhystic triggers on the stack, and unfortunately I didn't draw an answer to this.
So that's good. So now I got 3 Burgie red manas that will not fizzle until my end step. And then, Noble, what's your hand size?
20.
And then exile top 3. I did play Training Center for land for turn, so Spirit Industry is gone. Oh, whoops. Reality Chip is the other one. I'm just trying to find, I guess right here. Screw it. Felwar Stone. Funny thing, I'll be paying for the 2 Rhystics. So 18 and then 16. A 4-cost Felwar Stone. Triggering Jhoira, triggering Burgie. So let's see here. Let's just do Retraction Helix and Foster back. Force of Negation since it's my turn. That's not a free one. Felwar Stone for blue. Using 1 red. Paying the Rhystic Study. Or the 2 Rhystic Studies, I should say. Brain Freeze. Storm count 8. Targeting myself with all 8 copies. Burgie mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna cast the Mox Opal, Soul Ring, Arid Mesa, Talisman Creativity, Pain 2 for the Rhystics, and then Burgie Jhoira triggers, making 9 now. And then I have Felwar Stone, Mox Opal, Lightning Green, so it's online. So blue. Using that. I'll use the Burgie mana for that. Brain Freeze. Right, yeah, I should have enough for all 10. I'm gonna just target myself for all 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'm gonna move the Greaves over to Burgie. 9. Lightning Bolt. Paying for the 2 Rhystics. Targeting my Jhoira. Exiling. Paradoxical Outcome. Everflowing Chalice, Paradise Mantle, so Jhoira dies.
Weird,
And
but
then-
okay.
Because it's a force draw, isn't it?
Yeah, Jhoira is a force draw. That's why I killed it.
Now it's just gonna go through like LED loops.
Yes, because I did have LED, which I do have enough to continue to pay for the Rhystics. So now, Brain Freeze. Let's do Jhoira, so I'll go back to the command zone. Lightning Bolt, Springly Drum. This one is going to go to Noble, all 12.
That's 36.
So we're gonna LED again, which is gonna be the 1 ring on Aurora, Enthusiastic Mechanaut, putting Burgie to 3, and then of course on resolution for a Lion's Eye Diamond, backed up to 4. Practice for 3 more blue, and then paying the 2 Rhystics will be a Brain Freeze, Isochron, Volcanic Island on offer. We'll do the rest. Noble, so 2 you, and then the rest of the 12 will go to Durful.
Yep. So, Towley, you've essentially illustrated the loop for all the fine viewers at home.
Yeah.
You're going to proceed to loop this to mill us out and then win the game.
From there, I could just pass, or I could just target myself 1 time and then pass the Oracle.
There you go.
Yay! Another win for Jhoira.
It has been a hot second since Jhoira has pulled something off, so it's nice to see.
Oh yeah. And for those wondering at home why I didn't just brain freeze my entire library right then and there to Thorkel win, it's because or at least I noticed that Noble still hasn't played his Fierce Guardianship, Pact of Negation, Force of Negation, like any of the other free counter spells that are common to have in a blue cEDH deck. So my mindset was, while I still have the mana to pay for the 2 Rhystic Studies, might as well completely mill him out while my storm count is at a very high level, so that way once I do run out of Bergy mana, I'll be able to just go ahead and Oracle for the win.
Yeah, it's pretty slick and you love to see it.
Oh yeah, get like the whole like big brain moments right there. But yeah, if you did like the video, hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Like we said last week, we do read them and we do reply. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Bye!